Let's put one headphone on here. Good afternoon. Welcome to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids. Get you ready for Division 5 Regional Final featuring the visiting Almond-Bancroft Eagles and the Assumption Royals. Again, good afternoon, everyone. Steve Mapes alongside Alex Jacoby and Adam Mueller here from beautiful Robinson Park. Wonderful. Audio sounds good. As we get you ready for our starting lineups here in this Division 5 Regional Final. As we have a lineup sponsor here in just a moment. Sure we get that for you. There we go. So starting lineups brought to you by Premium Realty Group of Wisconsin Rapids. As sent via the voice message here, so we'll starting lineups brought to you by Premium Realty of Wisconsin Rapids. Whether you're buying or selling, choose Premier Realty of Wisconsin Rapids. So again, we appreciate them coming on for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Batting first at shortstop, Regan Omerick. Batting second behind the plate, Jillian Newby. Batting third and in the circle, Olivia Baumgartner. Batting fourth at first base, Chloe Dernbach. Batting fifth at second base, Messina Meadow. Batting sixth at third, Meadow is at second base. Batting sixth at third base, Lexi Dernbach. Batting seventh in left field, Carly Lamb. Batting eighth in center field, Gracie Rendell. And batting ninth in right field, Claire Terzinski. For the Assumption Royals, coming in at 16-1 overall, got a forfeit win in the regional semis from Northland Lutheran, Wisconsin Valley Lutheran, as they have not played since their win over Newman Catholic last week. As they go through the extra players, we'll go through the starting lineups. Batting first and behind the plate, Kristen Casey. Batting second at shortstop, Sammy Nelson. Batting third and in the circle, Ava Schill. Batting fourth in right field, Sadie Galbraith. Batting fifth at second base, Kendall Schmidt. Batting sixth at third base, Malia Colo. Batting seventh in left field, Abby Berard. Batting eighth in center field, Lydia Smits. And batting ninth at first base is Maddie Abbott. Again, our starting lineups brought to you by Premium Realty Group of Wisconsin Rapids. Whether you're buying or selling, choose Premium Realty Group of Wisconsin Rapids as we get the starting lineups finished off here. And again, Wisconsin Rapids Assumption and Almond-Bancroft from beautiful Robinson Park on a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon here in central Wisconsin. As Abby Berard and Lydia Smits and Maddie Abbott being announced here. Again, Assumption at 16-1, Almond-Bancroft at 18-3. There are only 3 losses. Amherst in their first game of the year, and then a couple of conference losses to Pacelli Catholic. We're going to step aside for just a moment with our national anthem. First pitch coming up next on Zaleski Sports. Right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Assumption Royals and Almond-Bancroft Eagles ready to do battle here this afternoon. Again, beautiful afternoon here in central Wisconsin for this regional final for Almond and Assumption. The winner heads to take on either Pacelli or Newman Catholic next week with a sectional semifinal at the top seed hosting, and then a sectional final down in Almond-Bancroft next Wednesday night. A week from tonight, a team will punch their ticket to the state tournament. Again, Ava Schill in the circle, one of the top pitchers, the top pitcher in the Merriwood South this year. Coming in at 82 innings pitched, 14-1 on the year, 34 hits, giving up 151 strikeouts in her campaign this year, an ERA of under 1, 0.52 or 0.51 on the ERA this year. Leading off for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, Regan Omnick. Regan has had herself quite the year as well for the Eagles. Top hitter, 514 on the year, 36 hits, 7 home runs. Almond is not shy of swinging the big bats here this year. First pitch at 4:25, 5 minutes early. And the first one for Schill is in there for a strike. 4:25 with a game time temperature of a gorgeous 81 degrees. Schill quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Jillian Newby and Olivia Baumgartner as well here in the top of the first inning, 2 up for the Eagles. In their green uniforms. Green tops, green pants, black socks, black sleeves. And the 0-2 coming back from Schill to Omernick. That's going to be hit sharply. Look out as Olivia Baumgartner will make her way back into the dugout. A line drive out of the way. And the 0-2 going to be hit to Nelson at short and across and in time. 1 up and 1 down for Almond. Those are the ones we got to look out for. Those line drives. 1 up and 1 down for Jillian Newby, the catcher. Newby on the year at 421. She'll come set. Going to be popped up. Foul territory, long run, and that one's going to fall harmlessly. And it's 0-1. Give a big kudos out to Alex Jacoby and Adam Mueller today up on the scaffolding, making sure you get the best view here this afternoon, risking life and limb here this afternoon in Wisconsin Rapids. That one bounces in there for a ball. Have a whole slate of games going on around the Zaleski Sports Network today. Also got Stratford and Marathon Baseball, DC Everson Marshfield Softball, and Greenwood and Columbus Catholic Baseball as well. Regional finals for baseball and softball on the exact same day this year, the 1-1. Going to be hit foul behind the concession stand, and it's 1-2. Berard, Smits, Galbraith from left to right, Colo, Nelson, Schmidt, Abbott from third to first, Casey catching Schill, the 2 dynamic sophomores for the Royals. And the 1-2. And hits that one foul, able to get a piece of the bat on it. She was way out in front, but able to wait back enough. And it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand here at Robinson Park. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Division 5 regional final. The 1-2 back from Schill. Going to be hit sharply foul. Look out over there. And it remains 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Remains 1-2 to Newby. Schill fires low, and it's 2-2. Again, Assumption has not played since their win over Newman last week. In a 12-0 win on Monday the 7th. So is that 9 days? Going to be hit to Colo. Backhanded by Nelson. Across. Tough throw. Just able to beat it out. What a throw. What a play by Sammy Nelson. But an infield single for Jillian Newby. That was a heck of a play by Nelson. And now Olivia Bumgarner, the pitcher. Good battle by Newby, and she won it on the infield single. Now Bumgarner batting .493 on the year. Runner at first and 1 out for the Eagles pitcher. Inside corner for a strike, bouncing out of the way with Chloe Dernbach on deck. Coach Yonke yelling out the play to his base runner and batter. Bumgarner very high up in the batter's box and remains now runs 0-2 on a foul back. Again, started 5 minutes early. We are underway here in the regional final. And the 0-2. Going to be hit sharply. Schmidt tags the base runner, and nice play by Kendall Schmidt to retire Newby. Bumgarner reaches on a fielder's choice. Now Chloe Dernbach with 2 away. Dernbach, the first baseman. Very good. 2 away now for Dernbach. The runner at first. Dernbach swings through, fouled at the plate, and it's 0-1. Monica Herrera, the runner for Olivia Bumgarner. The 0-1 coming back. Sets and fires. This is low and in. As Herrera able to get back, would not be surprised to see Kristen Casey throwing down here at some point this afternoon. Especially if Almond base runners get that extra secondary lead. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Messina Meadow on deck. Runner at first, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Just underway, Division 5 regional final. Schill back on the 1-2. Fouled away. Almond has done a good job of fighting off pitches here in the first inning. Making Ava throw a lot of pitches, hadn't struck out a batter yet. And you would not expect that at this point in the season, especially with a team like Almond that's 18-3 on the year. They lost their first one to Amherst, went on a nice winning streak. Misses high, 2-2. Lost to Pacelli at Almond. Won a couple games and then lost to Pacelli in Plover. And then haven't lost since, 18-3 on the year. And a 2-2 offering. Popped up. Abbott, foul territory. Able to make the call, make the catch, and retire the Eagles here in the first. No runs on a hit and 1 left. We have played a half an inning. It is Almond nothing and Assumption coming up.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Bottom of the first inning we go for the Royals. Kristen Casey, Sammy Nelson, Ava Schill, Sadie Galbraith, Kendall Schmidt, Malia Colo, Abby Berard, Lydia Smits, and Maddie Abbott for the Royals here this afternoon, going up against Olivia Baumgartner for the Eagles. And talking about Olivia, 16-3 on the year, 106 innings pitched, 50 walks, 162 strikeouts, and an ERA of just under 3 for the ace of Almond. Assumption, couple of wins now since that loss to Edgar. Beat, wrong side, here we go. Lost to Edgar on May 20th. Beat Newman, beat Marathon, beat Newman, and then got the forfeit against Northland Lutheran, Wisconsin Valley Lutheran. Now, Kristen Casey to lead things off. Batting average of just over, hard to believe, just over 700 batting average for Kristen Casey on the year. And she will lead things off for Assumption. The Royals starting with a couple of lefties. First on to Casey, misses high and in. So as mentioned, have a handful of games tonight with Stratford Marathon, Greenwood, Columbus Catholic baseball. Both of those are baseball games. Marshfield and DC Everest. Then later on tonight, we got Chaparrals and Everest Merchants over at Jack Ackman. Misses outside, 2-0. Then we have a couple more games tomorrow as well with the Marshfield baseball team heading up to Schofield again to take on Everest, DC Everest. A regional final, walk-off winner yesterday. And then a 4 o'clock start over in Lacrosse. That one's going to be popped up behind third base. Long run. That one's going to be fair. Casey rounds first. To second she goes. And a leadoff double for Kristen Casey. No man's land behind third base. And Kristen Casey starts the game off with a double for the Royals. And now Sammy Nelson with the runner at second and nobody out. That was a long run for Omernick, and she couldn't quite get there. And with speed on the base pass for the Royals early here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, haven't played in 9 days. Speaking of our schedule tomorrow, Jason Zaleski and I heading down to Lacrosse for sectional semifinal action. Assumption Royals and the Aquinas Blue Golds in girls soccer tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock kickoff. The 0-1 to Nelson. Squares the bunt, third base line, a beauty, and she's not going to beat it out. Gets the job done to Sammy Nelson on the sacrifice bunt. A nice play over there, 5-3 putout. And there's one away. Kristen Casey heads to third base. And now sophomore Ava Schill. So it goes sophomore, senior, sophomore, the first three for the Royals. Now Ava Schill with a runner at third and one out. That one's fouled at the plate off the knob, and it's 0-1. Lamb, Rendell, Terzinski from left to right. Dernbach, Omernick, Meadow, Dernbach from third to first. And Newby catching Olivia Baumgartner here this afternoon. The winner heads to sectionals next Monday. The 0-1. Popped up and out of play. Schill quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes with Sadie Galbraith on deck. Kristen Casey stands at third base with 1 out. Schill has come through a lot this year in a situation like this, the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory, long run for Newby, and is in play, or is in the field of play, but Newby couldn't quite track it down. It remains 0-2. Sadie Galbraith awaits on deck. Royals trying to get one here in the first. Baumgartner sets and fires. Got her looking outside, corner at the knees. And there's 2 away now. Backwards K for Olivia Baumgartner. Strikeout number 163 on the year. First one to Galbraith, misses high and away. Got to appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. Good crowd watching online. Good crowd here in Wisconsin Rapids as well, enjoying this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. The 1-0 back from Baumgartner. High and in, backing out of the way, and it's 2-0. Baumgartner slapping that left leg every release. Runner at third and 2 outs for the Royals. Olivia fires home. Big swing and a miss, 2-1. Kendall Schmidt on deck. Got assumption, or the winner of this one will take on the winner of Pacelli and Newman Monday next week. The 2-1 to Galbraith. Swung on a miss, a big uppercut swing, and it's 2-2. Baumgartner trying to work out of an early jam, a leadoff double. Kristen Casey still waits on second base. Or third base, excuse me. Swung on a miss. Baumgartner gets out of it with back-to-back strikeouts, and that will do it here in the first. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We have played an inning, all knotted up at 0.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Top of the second inning we go. Hear from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Get gifts for Father's Day at Fleet Farm, the official store of Dad. From girls to drills, workwear to hardware, get it all in one stop. Or get what Dad really wants, a Fleet Farm gift card. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Closing in on 4:45 here in Wisconsin Rapids. Steve Maves, Alex Jacoby, Adam Mueller here at beautiful Robinson Park on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Messina Meadow to lead things off. Lexi Dernbach and Carly Lamb for the Eagles. She'll long look, fires home, and blows a right past her, and it's 0-1. Meadow, the second baseman for the Eagles this year, at an 18-3 mark for Almond. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Again, Coach Nelson frustrated after a leadoff double and nice sacrifice bunt. Schill and Galbraith couldn't come through. Outside, 1-2. Lexi Dernbach on deck for Almond. And Royals in white tops, white pants, royal blue socks. And the 1-2. Misses outside off the glove of Kristen Casey. Count evens up at 2-2. And good to see everybody out here at Robinson Park this afternoon. Good crowd on hand. 2-2. Inside corner, and down goes Meadow for the first strikeout of the afternoon for Ava Schill. And now Lexi Dernbach for Almond-Bancroft. Schill now at 152 in the strikeout column. Baumgartner up to 164. This is high and out. Carly Lamb on deck. The 1-0 firing back. Inside, 2-0. And maybe a little nerves, a little rust for the Royals offensively. We'll get into that in just a moment. Not having played for a long time. Got an early forfeit, though, against Northland Lutheran, Wisconsin Valley Lutheran. 2-1 now. Unable to get another game between then and now, but 2-1 back. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Almond knocking off Tigerton in impressive fashion in their regional quarterfinal. The 2-1 back from 2-2 back from Schill, grounded to short. Nelson across in time. Another nice play by Sammy Nelson, and there's 2 away. Carly Lamb now the left fielder. Sammy's made a couple of great plays so far. Got Omnick out at first and then was unable to get out Newby, but it was a very close play on a backhand while she was moving to her right to the third base line. 2 away now for Carly Lamb. Squares bunt, pops it up. Schill sets and dropped by Abbott. So Carly Lamb will reach on the E3 in and out of the glove of Maddie Abbott. Lamb now at first with 2 outs. Gracie Rendell now up for Almond. Squares a bunt. Right in front of home plate again. Kristen Casey comes out, and that time Abbott catches to retire the Eagles. No runs, no hits, and an error. 1 left. We have played an inning and a half. Still 0-0.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
I'm ready. We're good? All right. Bottom of the second inning we go. I'd like to thank Rob Schill and the fine folks over at Rapids Sheet Metal. Nobody enjoys being without comfort, even more so on the warmest days of the year. Last weekend was awful, but got through it, and we're ready to turn the corner. Make your, oh, not that one. When your furnace is giving you trouble, give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble to get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Kendall Schmidt, Malia Colo, and Abby Berard due up here in the bottom of the second inning. Schmidt, the second baseman. Talked to Kendall after that Newman Catholic game when Assumption clinched the outright conference win. Fourth one, obviously excluding last year. A lot of lefties in the lineup here for Assumption. That one is fouled at the plate, in and out of the glove of Newby, and it's 0-1. So Kristen is a lefty, Sammy Nelson a lefty, Ava Schill a lefty, Kendall Schmidt a lefty. Get that extra little step home or step to first, the 0-1. Outside, and it's 0-2. Olivia, between her and Hannah Trzynski from Pacelli, or Trzynski from Pacelli, the top two pitchers in the Central Wisconsin South Division Conference. Be popped up, second base, over on it is Amernick, in the grass and in and off the glove, as Schmidt was ready to take second, but it was right behind second, and a leadoff base runner on the E6. So leadoff runner for the Royals is Kendall Schmidt. A tough play out on the grass here at Robinson Park. Now Malia Colo, the third baseman, with Abby Berard on deck. So back-to-back innings for the Royals with leadoff base runner. Kendall was thinking about going to second, and then the ball and Messina Meadow were standing right near the base. And the 1-0. Big swing and a miss. The Royals trying to hit it out. Squares a bunt, pulls it back, gets by Newby behind the plate. And Baumgartner asking if it was fouled off. It definitely was not. And it is 2-1. Time called to wipe off the plate. Can appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. Great crowd watching online for this Division 5 regional final. Almond-Bancroft and Assumption. The 2-1 to Colo. Squares the bunt, offered at it, and it's 2-2. It's a good pitch by Baumgartner to go low again and make Colo chase. Runner at second and nobody out for the Royals. Baumgartner fires home. Misses high, count runs full. Speaking of Rob Schill and the folks over at Metal, thank Rob for the scaffolding here where Adam and Alex are. Oh, got her right on the front shoulder on a full count pitch. On a 3-2 pitch, able to duck out of the way just in time. And Colo makes her way down to first with a hit by pitch. And now Abby Berard with 2 on and nobody out for the Royals. Dernbach in from third. Dernbach in from first as well. First offering to Berard, misses high. That's one thing that the Royals have done this year with the speed that they have. A lot of small ball with especially the top of their lineup. Can still rip it when they need to. Berard looks at a strike and it's 1-1. Lydia Smith's on deck. Squares the bunt, bunts it right in front of home plate, and it's just going to trickle foul. And it's 1-2. Getting Newman knocked off Tri-County, I believe, in their regional quarterfinal, and Berard couldn't make up her mind. And a swing and a miss, strikeout number 3, and there's one away. Berard chopping at it at the plate, and there's one away now. Now Lydia Smits, the center fielder, with Maddie Abbott on deck. 2 on, 1 out. Fires to Lydia. There's a swing and a miss behind the fastball. Have not been able to time up Olivia Baumgartner quite yet. Almond-Bancroft will have 9-1-2 due up in the top of the third inning. Still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. Squares the bunt, pops it up, and out of play, and it's 0-2. First inning for the Royals, no runs on hits, no errors, and 1 left. Have 2 on here in the bottom of the second inning. have not been able to move the runners over. And the 0-2. Swung on a miss, and down goes Smits. Back-to-back strikeouts, and now there's 2 away for Maddie Abbott, the first baseman, with Kristen Casey awaiting on deck. Two on, 2 outs now. Outside corner and gets the call, and it's 0-1. Outside corner, Abbott looks at strike 2. 2 on, 2 out, 0-2 count now to the Royals' first baseman. Baumgartner fires home. Swung on a miss as Olivia Baumgartner strikes out the side in the second. No runs, no hits, 1 error and 2 left. You have played 2 complete. It's still scoreless.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook.
Top of the 3rd inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Draxler Transport has flatbed driving opportunities that pay a 5-cent per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for the requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. 9-1-2 up for Almond-Bancroft here in the 3rd inning. Again, the Royals have had opportunities on the base paths, just have come up empty so far. And that's exactly how they played against Edgar that night that they lost. They just could not get the key hit. Lefty Claire Terzinski now for the Eagles. First offering from Schill here in the top of the 3rd. In there for a strike. Winner will take a plaque back to their high school, a regional final championship. Assumption fires, or Ava Schill fires home. Squares bunt, pops it up, and will fall harmlessly in foul territory, and it's 0-2. So the bottom 3 of this lineup, Lamb, Rendell, and Terzinski, have all tried bunting. Lamb was able to get on an error. Rendell out on a 2-3 put out. As no balls and 2 strikes. Fires home to Schill. Outside corner, and down goes Terzinski, and second strikeout of the game. There's 1 away for the top of the order, and Regan Omernick. Omernick grounded out to Sammy Nelson in the 1st. Again, 2 of the top pitchers in the area, Schill and Baumgartner. Schill fires. Outside corner misses. Omernick way up in the batter's box against Ava Schill. Jillian Newby on deck. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. Omernick again, 7 home runs on the year for the Eagles shortstop. Score from WIAA Sports Complex, 4-2 Pacelli over Newman Catholic. The 1-1. Missed just low and in, 2-1. The winner of this game will take on the winner of that game. If Newman happens to win, if they pull off the upset, then whoever wins this game will host the sectional semifinal. The 2-1. Popped up into the fencing, and it evens up at 2-2. The sectional final for this section will take place in Almond. So the Eagles hoping to get another shot at Pacelli. Assumption looking to get their first shot of the year against the Cardinals. They were supposed to play earlier this year but had to cancel due to scheduling conflicts. And that one's slashed into left field, and a one-out single for Jillian after a big battle against Ava Schiller her first time. Single to Nelson at short. Schill comes set and fires home. That one's fouled at the plate, check swing, and it's 0-1. See if we can get some score updates from other Zaleski Sports matchups here tonight. Some of them just starting. Squares bunt, pops it up, caught by Colo. And a pop-up on a bunt, and there's 2 away. Newby tried to lay it down and unsuccessful for the Eagles catcher. Now Olivia Baumgartner grounded out to second her first time up as Kendall Schmidt tagged out the base runner Newby. 2 away now for Olivia Baumgartner. Ava Schill to her battering ram. That one's going to be fouled back near us, or counterpart, I should say. 0-1 now to Baumgartner. Schill up and toes back the rubber. Wheels and fires. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes now. Schill trying to work out of it to get her team back up to the plate. 0-2 to Baumgartner. Fouled at the plate, staying alive. Brewers gets swept today. Or gets swept in the series from by the Cincinnati Reds. Back-to-back 2-1 losses, 2-1 score losses. Lost 3 in a row now. The 0-2 coming back. Missed high. Baumgartner wanted it, able to lay off of the very high fastball. Kristen Casey jumping out of her crouch and able to snag it. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. Royals will have the top of the order due up in the bottom of the 3rd. Swung on a miss, couldn't lay off the fastball that time, and that will retire the side here in the 3rd. No runs on hit, 1 left, 2.5 complete. It's still scoreless.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bottom of the 3rd inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Top of the order due up for the Royals. Casey Nelson Schill. Kristen Casey with a bloop double to lead the game off. And it was left stranded at 3rd in the 1st. Baumgartner with 5 strikeouts to her name through the first time through the lineup in the first 2 innings. Casey looks at strike one. Double from Casey, a sacrifice bunt from Nelson. That's the only out, not a strikeout here through the first 2 innings for the Royals offensively, was Sammy Nelson's sacrifice bunt. Bumgarner kicks and fires. Misses way high, and it's 1-1. Charlie Nelson telling his catcher, giving her some instructions, numbers, play, whatever it may be. Every team's different. At this point, every team's the same as well. Wristbands and colors and numbers and all sorts of stuff to get their point across without giving signs. It's one thing I don't see much anymore. The 1-1 misses high. Our coaches giving the batters and runners signs. Might just be a easier thing to do. It is, especially for kids that struggle with the signs. 3-1 to Kristen Casey. I guess that's one thing that would make it easier. The wristbands. Not having to remember all the signs. You just look down at your wrist and you know what the coach wants. 3-1 now to Bumgarner. Strike to Casey and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Assumption catcher, Kristen Casey, who doubled in the first. Bumgarner 5 Ks through 2 innings. The payoff. Popped up behind. Again, another long run. That was going to fall. And another double. Kristen Casey into second. And back-to-back doubles for Kristen Casey. Very similar spot down that left field line. And pounced away from Lamb. Kristen Casey thinking 3 and then smartly decided not. And now Sammy Nelson with the runner at second and nobody out. She had a sacrifice bunt in the first, which allowing Kristen Casey over to third, and then Casey was not able to come in. Offering to Nelson outside for a ball. 1-0 to the Assumption shortstop, Sammy Nelson. Sammy heading down to Madison next year. Madison College. Play some softball. Sammy, one of a handful of seniors on this team. Going to be hit sharply and into left field. And they are going to keep Casey at third. Nelson into second. And a double for Sammy Nelson. She didn't stop. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll give her a double. Why not? She didn't stop running. And now Ava Schill with 2 in scoring position and nobody out. Taking that extra base for the Royals. Hard hit ball out of the reach of Obernick at short. Now Schill going to be line that one into the right center field gap. Going to be caught in center by Rendell. They're going to double up Nelson at second. And there's 2 away. What a catch by Rendell out there. Gracie Rendell making a huge catch for Almond defensively. And there's 2 away. A line out to center. Nelson doubled up at second. And now Sadie Galbraith for the Royals. There's a strike. That looked like a no doubt double, at least. But Rendell ranging over to her left. Made a nice catch. Sammy Nelson was caught in between second and third and was doubled up. 1-1 now. So a golden opportunity for the Royals again. Wiped away on a double play. 2-1 now. Gracie Rendell, the biggest play of the year so far for Almond defensively. Schill gave that one a ride. Inside corner, 2-2. Galbraith struck out swinging to end the first. Almond will have 4, 5, and 6 due up in the top of the fourth. High and in, backing out of the way again was Galbraith. Count runs full now with Kendall Schmidt on deck. Back on the payoff. Missed low and lost her. So runners at the corners and 2 outs for Kendall Schmidt, who reached on an error in the first. It was dropped by Amernick behind second base. 2 on, 2 out for the Royals. Coach Yonke telling his left fielder Lamb to play in. Schmidt manicures the batter's box. And a catcher indifference, as Sadie Galbraith will take second on an indifference. A ball to Schmidt, and it's 1-0. Malia Colo on deck. Called it immediately, a little low and away. Got the call, 1-1. Colo on deck, then Abby Berard if we continue here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 more in scoring position and 2 outs. Outside, 2-1. Schmidt looking for a big hit here in her senior season as a Royal. Swung on a miss behind the fastball, and the count runs even, 2-2. Baumgartner toes the rubber, trying to work out of this jam, the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and down goes Kendall Schmidt here in the third inning. No runs on 2 hits, and 2 left. We have played 3 complete, still scoreless at 0.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations
and let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Top of the fourth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Still scoreless as the Royals have had base runners. They have left 5 on through 3 innings. Almond-Bancroft will send up Dernbach, Meadow, and Dernbach here in the fourth. According to Scott Krug at Next Home Partners Realty, has never seen a better time to sell homes with home values at an all-time high. So turn to a trusted voice in the community at the top seller firm. You know, the one with the little orange dog. They're all over town. Scott Krug, probably one of those. Scott Krug at Next Home Partners is the best choice for your real estate needs. Scott serves the Wisconsin Rapids and northern Adams and Juneau County areas. Scott, a senior real estate agent and a resort second home specialist, makes Scott a great fit to help you reach your goals. Contact Scott Krug at Next Home Partners for your next move. That's going to be grounded to Abbott. She gobbles it up, and a 3 unassisted. 1 up and 1 down. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now Messina Meadow struck out looking in the second inning. Can't get much easier than that for Ava Schill and the Royals to start the fourth inning. High and away. Held on to it for just a split second too long. Colo, Berard, and Smits for the Royals in the bottom of the fourth. Still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. Fire to Meadow, popped up and out of play. 1-1 now to the Almond-Bancroft second baseman. Berard, Smits, Galbraith from left to right, Colo, Nelson, Schmidt, Abbott from third to first, Kristen Casey continuing to catch her sophomore teammate, Ava Schill. Outside, 2-1. Lexi Dernbach on deck for the Eagles. And as you expected, a 2-3 matchup here. 1-4 matchup, the top half of the bracket. 3-1 now to Meadow. It just passed 5:15 here in central Wisconsin. Division 5 regional final. Royals have not played in 9 days after a forfeit from Northland Lutheran, Wisconsin Valley Lutheran. And now the 3-2 swung on and missed, and down goes Meadow. Strikeout number 4 for Ava Schill, and there's 2 away for Lexi Dernbach. Okay, good crowd watching online. Appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon. See if we can get you some score updates in the bottom half of the 4th inning from around Zaleski Sports. Fires home to Dernbach. Looks at strike 1. Dernbach grounded out to Sammy Nelson in the second. Marshfield and Evers just starting up. Scoreless in the top of the second in Schofield. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Marathon Stratford baseball, the winner of that one heading to Viroqua next week. Marathon up 4-0 on Stratford. And the 0-2. Gonna be lined and caught by Schmidt. Snags it out of the air with her left hand, and that will end the 4th inning. Some impressive defensive plays tonight on both sides. No runs, no hits, no errors, and the inning is complete. All tied up at 0.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Valley Communities Credit Union. It's never too early. It's never too early to start teaching the value of saving. Your youngsters can learn today with the Valley Communities Credit Union Kids Club or Teen Saving Club membership. We make saving fun and easy with prizes for making deposits and getting good grades. Stop into one of our 5 locations in Mosney, Cronenwetter, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids to open an account for your kids today. Assumption will send up Colo, Berard, and Smits here in the bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless. After another impressive defensive play this afternoon, this time via the glove of Kendall Schmidt to take away an extra base hit from Lexi Dernbach. 6 strikeouts so far this afternoon for Olivia Baumgartner. Big swing and a miss Another uppercut and another swing underneath the fastball. Olivia doesn't throw a whole lot of off speed. Assumption just hasn't been able to time up the pitches here. Good, appreciate it. Again, it's great to see people out and enjoying this beautiful week. Colo swings through it, 2-2. Malia was hit by a pitch and was left stranded in the second inning. Baumgartner can toes the rubber. That right toe in the dirt. Popped up. Newby tries to track it down, and she will! Another fantastic play defensively. Jillian Newby with the catch. Going to the ground, and there's one away for Abby Berard. Newby made that look a little easier than it was. Able to get out of the crouch and find the ball and make the catch. Now it's fouled at the plate for Berard, and it's 0-1. She struck out on 4 pitches in the second inning. It's 0-1. The 0-1 coming back. Low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. We play in the bottom of the 4th inning, Division 5 regional final. Winner moves on to sectionals next Monday against Pacelli or Newman Catholic. The 1-1. Going to be popped up behind short again and out of the reach of Amernick, and a 1-out single for Abby Berard. The Royals have put it there 3 times now. 2 by Kristen Casey and this one by Abby Berard. And now Lydia Smits, who struck out on 3 pitches in the second inning. Royals with another base runner on, with another base runner here. 3rd straight inning that they've had the leadoff runner on. Or that wasn't the leadoff runner, but at least a base runner on. Smits swings through that one, and it's 0-1. As Nelson, or Coach Nelson, again relaying the message, the numbers, the play. Baumgartner squares the bunt. Another beautiful bunt, 3rd base line, going to be caught there by Dernbach, and Berard caught between bases, and she's going to get doubled up again. Another double play for Almond, and we go to the 5th. It's all scoreless in Wisconsin Rapids.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Top of the 5th inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back-to-back innings for Assumption offensively with double plays. Again, a couple of base running blunders for the Royals. In the 3rd, Sammy Nelson was doubled off on a line drive to center field. And then Abby Berard, a mistake on the base path on a bunt. She was in no man's land between 2nd and 3rd. And Almond able to work out of a couple of base running, or a couple of jams as Carly Lamb looks at strike 1. She reached on an error on a bunt in and out of the glove of Abbott in the second inning. Missed high for a ball, 1-1. Gracie Rendell on deck, and then Claire Terzinski here in the fifth inning. We play in the top of the fifth. The 1-1. Swung on and missed behind the fastball, and it's 1-2. Schill kicks and fires on the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 5 for Ava Schill. And there's one away. For Gracie Rendell, who bounced out or bunted to in front of home plate. And Kristen Casey able to gobble it up and throw out Rendell in the second. She had the double play in the third inning to retire Sammy Nelson. And the offering squares the bunt, pulls it back. Bunt and missed high. Claire Terzinski on deck. Nobody on, one away here in the top of the fifth. Ball game an hour old. First pitch at 4:25. We play at 5:25 right now. Squares the bunt, attempted at it. It was a strike anyway, and it's 1-1. This beautiful afternoon in central Wisconsin. 1 ball and 1 strike. Scoreless. Division 5 regional final. Bunts. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and misses high and away. Assumption will have 9-1-2. Due up in the bottom of the fifth. Winner moves on to sectionals next Monday. The 2-1. Pops it and a foul. 2-2. Rendell trying to get on with a bunt, and the count evens up at 2-2. See what kind of confidence Coach Yonke has in his center fielder. Does she bunt again? And the 2-2, she does not. Popped up behind us, and remains 2-2. Again, just behind the fastball. That's where it came this way. Even 2-2. With one away here in the fifth. Schill bobs and fires. Popped up. Fell right behind us again. We were ready. I was ready. Remains 2-2. Claire Terzinski on deck. Count remains at 2-2. Schill bobs again. Swung on and missed, and down goes Rendell, and there's 2 away. Strikeout number 6 for Ava Schill, and now Claire Terzinski, who struck out looking in the third. Terzinski struck out looking in the third. Corner infielders playing in. Expecting the bunt from Terzinski. She does not, and she looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. 2 hits for Almond, 1 in the first and 1 in the third. Have left 3 runners on. 1 error for the Royals today. Outside, 1-1. Obviously no runs, 2 hits, 3 runners left so far. Terzinski evens up the count at 1-1. Long look for Schill with the help of Kristen Casey. Swung on and missed. Trying to time that slap was Terzinski, and off the mark, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2. Going to be dribbled to third, and fair ball. Oh, it was a catcher's interference, I believe. So Terzinski will reach on the catcher's interference. Give her an E2, I believe that's how it would go down. And now back to the top of the order. Regan Omernick, 1 for 2, a ground out and a single. First offering, fouled at the plates. Home plate umpire pointed to a fair ball, but I believe it was a catcher's interference because, oh, maybe it was a base hit. I have to confirm and make sure of it. The 0-1 is tie, 1-1. Jillian Newby on deck. Omernick, a lot of power. That right-handed batter's box from the leadoff position in the batting order. 7 dingers on the year, the 1-1. Got her on the outside corners, 1 and 2. Omernick shakes in acceptance. It's 1 and 2 now. As Coach Yonke will ask Omernick to step out, have a word with Regan, and make sure everybody's on the same page here in the top of the 5th inning. Setting something up for Terzinski and Omernick. Schill wheels on the 1-2. There goes the runner. That one's going to be lined foul right towards us. And there is an out somewhere. All right, bottom of the 5th. Time to get up and stretch here in Rapids. All knotted up at 0.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children, to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. 9-1-2 due up for the Royals. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to get started today. Abbott, Casey, and Nelson for the Royals. Abbott 0 for 1, a strikeout in the 2nd inning. Then Kristen Casey up after Maddie. First one to Abbott, misses high and away. Again, the Royals have had base runners upon base runners. And the 1-0. Missed high, 2-0. So a double play in the 3rd. He erased Sammy Nelson and Ava Schill. A double play in the 4th. He erased Berard and Schmitz to end that 4th inning. 2-0. Abbott taking the whole way. Looks at strike 1 right down the middle. 2 balls and a strike. with Kristen Casey due up next. Fouled straight back, and it runs even at 2-2. Kristen 2 for 2 today. A couple of doubles. She's been left stranded on third twice. She waits on deck for the Royals. Kicks and fires. Fouled into the mitts. Strikeout number 7 for Olivia Baumgartner. And now the top of the order due up for the Royals. Kristen Casey 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. Double in the first, stranded at third. Doubled in the third, stranded at third. Another good afternoon for Kristen Casey. The offering to Kristen. This is high and in for a ball. Almond will have 1, 2, and 3 due up in the top of the 6th. It's 1-0 to Kristen. Baumgartner sets and fires. High, 2-0. Sammy Nelson on deck for the Royals. She had a double back in the third and was erased on a line out to center field. And a winner moves on to sectionals on Monday. The 2-0. Could be hit sharply into left field, and a one-out single for Kristen Casey. 3 for 3 on the afternoon for Kristen. And now Sammy Nelson, now their chance for the Royals. They have had base runners in every inning this afternoon. See what kind of situation Charlie Nelson has up his sleeve for the 1 and 2 hitters for the Royals. Kristen at first, Sammy at the plate. Squares the bunt, throw down to second, not in time, and she's safe. No, she's out! And they call her out at second. She was in front of the tag, and she slid to the inside of the base, and she was called out on the tag. I believe Kristen was safe from our angle over here, and they are going to have a conversation now with the home plate umpire. Looking directly at second base from where we are at, it looks like Kristen slid in front of the tag. And we will see what the conclusion is here. Not going to mark anything quite yet. The throw was in time. Kristen had a great slide. And they are going to call her out. That is a tough out for Kristen Casey. And there's 2 away. Man, oh man. Royals not catching a break here this afternoon. Sammy Nelson ahead in the count, 1-0. Ava Schill awaits on deck with 2 outs now. Misses inside, 2-0. And 4 other games going on around the Selesky Sports Network this afternoon. We got Everest and Marshfield amateur baseball later on. Semi-pro, amateur, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Baseball tonight at 7:30. First pitch from Jack Hackman Field. The Everest Merchants and the Marshfield Chaparrals. Got Everest and Marshfield softball. 3-0. And Wachter. 2-out walk for Sammy Nelson. Ava Schill now up. Got Marathon and Stratford. Marathon Stratford baseball. And Greenwood and Columbus Catholic baseball. Ava Schill lined out to center last time. Squares the bunt and fouls it back. Sadie Galbraith on deck. Prime opportunity for the Royals, and it was caught stealing by Jillian Newby, throwing out Kristen Casey at second base. Sammy Nelson from first. Schill behind the count, 0-1. Going to be hit to first, gobbled up by Dernbach, and that will retire the Royals in the 5th. No runs on a hit and 1 left. We have played 5 complete, still scoreless in Rapids.
Rooftech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Rooftech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Rooftech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Rooftech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Rooftech online at rooftechllc.com or Rooftech LLC on Facebook.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
Top of the 6th inning we go. Regan Omernick, Jillian Newby, and Olivia Baumgartner to lead things off for Almond-Bancroft here in the top of the 6th. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Ert State Farm is there for you right here in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Ert State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Ert State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Omernick 1 for 2 today. Allen's foul back was up to bat when Terzinski left, what we think anyway, left first base early on the steal, and that might have been what Coach Yonke was telling Omernick and Terzinski in that play call. The 0-1. Called strike, and it's 0-2. Home plate umpire awaiting the swing, was not there and hesitated on the strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now to Omernick. Schill kicks and fires home. Fouled straight back. Staying alive is the Almond-Bancroft shortstop. Score from WIAA, what'd you say, 13-5? 13-5 Pacelli over Newman Catholic. Well, on their way to another regional final championship. They will host a sectional next Monday, awaiting the winner of this game. The 0-2 back to Omernick. Going to be dribbled over to Colo at third, across, and scooped out by Abbott at first. Nice play by Colo and Abbott, and there's one away. That was a nice play by Maddie Abbott, who has at times struggled over at first base this year, but a nice scoop out in the dirt to retire the speedy Omernick. Now Jillian Newby 1 for 2, a single and a pop out. She popped out on a bunt in the 3rd inning. Missed high for a ball. Assumption will have 4, 5, and 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Assumption has gotten outs on the base paths quite a bit tonight. Missed high, 2-0. That's where they have struggled tonight, is on the base paths. Again, we'll have Marshfield and DC Ivers baseball for you tomorrow, as well as Assumption and Aquinas girls soccer sectional semifinal, 4 o'clock for that game. Swung on a miss. Not a game, match, I guess. 2-1 now. A match over down in La Crosse. Weather permitting. Hopefully the storm holds off until after the match is over. The 2-1. Swung on and missed out in front, and it's 2-2. Take a look at the Zaleski Sports Network here in between innings. Give you some score updates before we hear from our friends over at Paper City Savings. 2-2, popped up, foul territory. Colo will watch it hit out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Schill getting the okay from Kristen Casey, getting a pitch that she likes, and fires on the 2-2. Look out up there. And fouled out of play again. 2-2 remains to Jillian Newby. 1 for 2 today, and she had a good battle in the first and was able to win it with a 1-out single. Newby has only struck out, according to stats, 3 times. Popped up, left field, long run for Berard, and she's going to make the catch. Nice play by Abby Berard, and there's 2 away. Now Olivia Baumgartner reached on a fielder's choice and has struck out. 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Baumgartner, Dernbach on deck. Again, not a whole lot of base runners for the Eagles today. Popped up again, Colo will call off Casey, and that will end the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 5.5 complete, still scoreless in Wisconsin Rapids.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Galbraith, Schmidt, and Colo for the Royals. Paper City Savings is on County Road Double H in Plover and online at papercitysavings.com. Paper City Savings is your full-service financial institution in Portage County, ready to help you. Open a kid's savings account today and get a free gift plus another free gift on your birthday. Paper City Savings of Plover. Galbraith today, strikeout and a walk. Was left stranded at second in the 3rd. Still scoreless. Royals with 4 hits, 5 hits. Have left 6 runners on. Almond with 1 error. The Eagles with 2 hits. There's a strike in the dirt for the first one. Outside, 1-1. Kendall Schmidt awaits on deck, and then Malia Colo for the Royals. Baumgartner with 7 strikeouts. High and away, 2-1. Bottom of the 6th, we are in at Robinson Park in Wisconsin Rapids. Popped up and out of play. Staying alive is Galbraith, and it's 2-2. Score from Greenwood we'll have in just a moment. 2-2. Missed inside. Backing out of the way was Galbraith. 2-0 Greenwood over in that game in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th they are going. And the payoff. Popped up behind first. It's going to be caught in foul territory by Dernbach, and there's one away. One up and one down for Kendall Schmidt. Score from Schofield. 4-2 Marshfield in the bottom of the third. Marathon Stratford, that's going to be a good one to look at. Not live anymore, it seems. So we'll see if we can get you an update from that game. 1-0 to Kendall Schmidt. The 1-0. Popped up, out of play. First base side, or third base side, pardon me. And it's 1-1 as Kendall Schmidt gets shellacked from behind. Accidental throw from the Almond side. Assumption with their rally caps on in the dugout. The 1-1. Missed high, 2-1. Malia Colo awaits on deck. This is 3-1. Anyway on for the Royals. Schmidt today reached on air and struck out. Still scoreless in this Division 5 regional final. There's a strike to Schmidt. Count runs full now at 3-2. The payoff coming back to Schmidt, and lost her. Down to first she goes on the walk. 1-out walk for the Royals. Now Malia Colo hit by a pitch and a pop out. Colo hit by a pitch in the second, popped out to the catcher in the fourth. Trying to get one across here in the sixth. One run seems to be it for either side. Royals have had their opportunities. Fouled at the plate, 0-1. Get above the hands on the swing. And it's 0-1. One away, bottom of the sixth inning. Schmidt from first. Wheels and fires. Misses inside. 1-1 now. As Newby wipes off the plate herself with her right hand. The 1-1 coming back. High and away, in and out of the mid of Newby, and it's 2-1. Abby Berard on deck. Baumgartner fires. Missed high, 3-1. Anyway on for the Royals. Berard on deck. She singled back in the fourth. Winner moves on to take on Pacelli on Monday. The 3-1. Just hits the outside corner. Runs full again to Colo. Ran full in the second when she was hit by a pitch. Was at 2-2 when she popped out to Newby in the fourth. And the payoff. Lost her. Back-to-back walks for the Royals. Now Abby Berard a strikeout and a single. Big opportunity for Berard as now a meeting to the circle we go. So we'll take a look at the games around Selesky Sports Network here as we play in the bottom of the sixth inning. What we got here? That's our game. We already know the score of that one. The top of the 4th inning. Everest winning the conference for the first time. So top of the 5th inning in Stratford. 8-0 Red Raiders. So that would be an upset with Marathon looking to head to the sectionals in Viroqua. Don't see a scoreboard over in Greenwood right now. It was 2-0. Greenwood on top of that one. Now Berard with 2 on and 1 out. Misses inside and high, and it's 1-0. Smith's on deck. Schmidt from second, Colo from first. Bottom of the 6th inning, 0-0. 2-0 now. Lydia Smits awaits on deck. Almond-Bancroft will have 4, 5, and 6 in the 7th. Missed, 3-0. Walked Schmidt, walked Colo after a pop out from Galbraith. Trying to have the bases loaded here. The 3-0. Right down 8th Street for a strike. 3-1 now to Berard. Taking the whole way was Abby, the left fielder for the Royals. 3-1 coming back. Missed high and lost her. Bases loaded for the Royals. 3 straight walks for Baumgartner. And now Lydia Smits, a ground out and a strikeout. Big question is, how does Coach Nelson and the Royals play this with Smits and the infield, or in the base runners, pardon me. Corner infielders are in. Middle infielders playing even with the bags. Baumgartner comes set with Smits. Misses high again. 1 ball and no strikes. Olivia has lost her command here in the last 3 batters. Smits trying to put the Royals on top. The 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. Maddie Abbott on deck. Smits trying to blow it open here. The 2-0. Right down 8th straight for a strike. 2-1. Coach Nelson telling Lydia it's got to be perfect. Baumgartner fires. 2-1. She was guessing was Lydia Smits and couldn't make up her mind in time. 2-2 now to Lydia Smits. Lost her high. 3-2 with only 1 out. Base runners will not be jumping off right away. Royals looking to put one across here. Anyway, the 3-2 from Baumgartner. Misses inside, and the Royals have the lead. 4 straight walks to the Royals. And an RBI the easy way for Lydia Smits. And the bases remain loaded for Assumption here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4 straight walks for Olivia Baumgartner. Coming in at 50 on the year. Missed high to Abbott. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Kristen Casey due up next for the Royals. Fires home. Fouled back. Good cut by Maddie Abbott. Three on, 1 out. Walked Schmidt, walked Colo, walked Berard, and walked Smits. Fires on the 1-1. Fouled late on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Maddie Abbott. Kristen Casey on deck. The 1-2. Got her looking, strike 3, and there's 2 away. Strikeout number 8. And now the top of the order, and Kristen Casey. 3 for 3 tonight. 2 doubles and a single. Colo from third, Berard from second, and Schmitz from first. Baumgartner sets and fires. Misses high for a ball. 7th batter of the inning for Assumption. Again, Almond will send up 4, 5, and 6 in the top of the 7th. Kristen Casey looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Going to be hit to second, and not in time. They're going to get her at first, and that will retire the Royals. Assumption scores 1. Last chance for the Eagles. We go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Assumption.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end. Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations.
And let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools. Built on family values and reinforced by faith, our schools foster academic excellence and prepare students for lifelong success. Smaller class sizes, individualized support, and diverse opportunities provides for a well-rounded education. Schedule a tour and find out if you qualify for financial assistance or free tuition with Wisconsin Parental Choice. Visit us today at Assumption, Columbus, Newman, and Pacelli Catholic schools.
Top of the 7th inning we go. Royals take a lead 1-0 on 4 straight walks from Olivia Baumgartner. Lydia Schmitz with the RBI because she was batting. And now it's going to be Chloe Dernbach, Messina Meadow, and Lexi Dernbach for the Eagles here in the top of the 7th inning. Again, don't forget, stick around for an Nationville Dairy post-game show. We'll wrap this one up. Somebody will be receiving a plaque here tonight. Chloe Dernbach, a pop out and a ground out, both times over to Maddie Abbott at first. 1-0 Royals. Winner moves on to take on Pacelli on Monday in a sectional semifinal. Ava Schill, 6 strikeouts, 2 hits. Going to be hit right it back up the middle, and a leadoff single here in the 7th. Good start for Almond. Went right after that first pitch fastball and smoked it into right center field. And now Messina Meadow, a couple of strikeouts tonight. Dernbach from first, the first hit for Almond since the 3rd inning. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Beautiful bunt over to first, and it gets off the glove of Abbott. To third goes Dernbach, and an error on the throw. And runners at the corners for Almond-Bancroft. And now Lexi Dernbach. Ground out and a line out. 2 on and nobody out. Lexi, a ground out and a line out tonight. An error on the throw from Ava Schill. Lexi Dernbach, Carly Lamb. If we get there, the Royals will have 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom of the 7th. Still nobody out here. With runners at the corners for Almond. Had not done anything. Had not done anything for a good majority of this ball game. A hit and an error Ava Schill trying to work out of it here. See if they're going to put Meadow in motion over at first. Get 2 in scoring position for the Eagles. Schill looks into Casey. Kicks and fires. Popped up right field. Over on it is Galbraith. She's going to make the catch. The throw home, and it is going to be not in time, and Almond ties it up. Sacrifice fly for Lexi Dernbach. The throw brought Galbraith up the line just a bit, or brought up Casey up the line. And we're tied up here in the 7th. Now Carly Lamb with the runner at second and 1 out. Tied up here in the 7th. Squares to bunt, gets it in front of home plate. Throw to first, and it's dropped at first. And another throwing error. And there's runners at the corners again. Another throwing error low to Abbott. 2 errors in the inning, and now Gracie Rendell, a ground out and a strikeout. Small ball coming back to haunt the Assumption Royals. Assumption will have 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom of the 7th. Almond now trying to add on. And the 1-1, or the first offering. Offered at it, and it's a strike. And going down to second will go Lamb on the indifference. Middle infielders are in, or corner infielders are in. Got to cut off the play at home. Going to be popped into center field. Long run is going to drop in front of Smits. Throw in, and Almond has the lead. An RBI single for Gracie Rendell. And it's 2-1 Almond-Bancroft. Getting on top of everything that Schill has thrown here today. It was a long run for Smits, could not make the play. And now the whole infield playing in. Now Claire Terzinski with the top of the order due up next. There's a strike to Terzinski. Not sure why Rendell is not taking second base. Fires home. Could be popped in into left field. Another run comes in. An RBI single for Claire Terzinski. And Almond has a 3-1 lead. The bottom of the order getting it done for the Eagles. And now back to the top of the order, Regan Omernick. Regan Omernick. Dernbach started with a single. Meadow reached on an error. Dernbach had a sacrifice fly. Lamb reached on an error. Rendell and Terzinski with the singles. Swung on and missed. 3-1 Almond. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Schill comes set. Misses high. And even more so that the Royals were unable to capitalize with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th inning. They have left 9 runners on. Swung on and missed, 0-2. So they came into the inning with 2 hits. They have 3. And 3 on the board in the 7th. Schill comes set. Back on the 1-2. And it hit her. 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch, and it hits the leadoff hitter. Now Jillian Newby, batter number 8 of the inning. Bases loaded with 1 out. Almond trying to blow it up here as Armenick with a cut on her left elbow from the pitch from Schill. And Ava with the bases loaded now and only one out. Royals falling apart here in the top of the 7th inning. Man, oh man, how quickly it has turned here. Almond came into the top of the 7th with just 2 hits. Man, oh man. Winner takes on Pacelli on Monday. Almond trying to add some more here with the number 2 hitter, Jillian Newby, 1 for 3 tonight. Infield playing in again. And the offering from Schill. Gonna be hit. Too short. Home for 1. They get the out at home. They get the force out over there. Nelson to Casey. Everybody advances, and now there's 2 outs. Nice play by Sammy Nelson. Good job by Kristen Casey to keep her foot. And now Olivia Baumgartner, the 9th hitter of the inning. 3-1 Almond-Bancroft. Bases remain loaded. The Eagles with 3 in the 7th. Baumgartner popped out to end the 6th. Assumption will have 2, 3, and 4 due up in the bottom of the 7th. Offering from Schill. Popped up right near us. Long run, and it will fall harmlessly for strike 1. I was ready. Were you ready? Yeah. 0-1 now to Baumgartner. Olivia will now have a 2-run lead, at least, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Trying to add some more runs here for Almond-Bancroft. The 0-1. Held up, and it's 1-1. Checked her swing. She wanted the high fastball. She struck out on the high fastball in the 3rd inning. Ava Schill now. 1-1, 2 outs. Gonna be chopped over to short. Nelson gobbles across and in time to retire Almond here in the 7th. Eagles scored 3. Now it's the last shot for Assumption. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-1 Eagles.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Bauernfeind Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauernfeind Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go. Last shot now for the Royals. Nelson Schill Galbraith against Baumgartner here. Sammy Nelson sacrifice bunt, a double and a walk. See if the Royals go after Baumgartner the way the Eagles went up after Schill in the top of the 7th. Swung early and swung often against the against the Assumption. All right, senior now, Sammy Nelson. Nelson sacrificed bunt in the first. Was double played in the third. Walked and was left stranded in the fifth. 3-1 Almond. With a date against Pacelli on the line for next Monday. A regional final on the line as well. Missed inside for a ball. Nelson saw 4 out of the zone in a row in her last at bat. Royals have left 9 on base. 1-0. Missed in, 2-0. Ava Schill on deck. Ava would like nothing better to get up to the plate with a runner on, punch one into the gap somewhere. 2-0. 3-0. Walked 4 in the last inning. In a row. Royals left the bases loaded on a ground out from Kristen Casey. 3-0. In there to Nelson. 3-1. Again, don't forget, stick around for Nationville Dairy post-game show. Wrap this crazy one up. And the 3-1. Strike to Nelson. Count runs full to the Assumption shortstop. Senior leader for this Royals ball club. The 3-2 coming back from Baumgartner. Going to be chopped over to short, played up, and not in time. She is safe. A leadoff infield single for Sammy Nelson. A leadoff single for Nelson, and now Ava Schill. So a leadoff infield single for the Royals. Runner at first and nobody out here for the Royals. Nelson beating it up the line, and now Ava Schill. And now Ava Schill with one on and nobody out. Schill tonight to strike out, a line out, and a ground out. Sadie Galbraith on deck. That's going to be grounded over to first, stepping on first. And a 3 unassisted, 1 away. For Sadie Galbraith. Galbraith, a strikeout, walk, and a pop out. Nelson from second with 1 out. Baumgartner comes set. And fires home. Misses way high for a ball. Newby able to come down with it. Almond trying to complete the comeback here. The 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. Base running blunders have been a trouble spot for the Royals this afternoon. 2-0. Misses high, 3-0. Kendall Schmidt on deck. Royals have run into 2 double plays today. Was caught stealing was Kristen Casey in the 5th. 3 balls and no strikes to Sadie Galbraith. And there's a strike inside corner, 3-1. Kendall Schmidt on deck. Kendall reached on air, struck out, and walked. Galbraith popped out to first in her last at-bat. Baumgartner 3-1. Misses high and away and walks her. Kendall Schmidt now for the Royals. Kendall Schmidt now, the senior, trying to come through big for the Royals again. She did against Newman last week. Baumgartner fires. Outside corner for a strike. Nelson from second, Galbraith from first. Winner takes on Pacelli next Monday afternoon in Plover. The 0-1. Going to be lifted, center field, long run for Rendell, and it is going to get down. They run into each other. Nelson will round third. She will score coming in, and it is a one-run lead for Almond. Rendell and Lamb run into each other in left center field, and Nelson scores on the error. And two in scoring position with one out. Kendall Schmidt comes through for the Royals. Galbraith to third. Nelson scores on the E8. And now Malia Colo, the sophomore. 2 on, 1 out, 3-2 Almond. There's a strike to Colo with Abby Berard on deck. Galbraith at third. Schmidt from second. Coming down to the wire here in Wisconsin Rapids. The 0-1. Squares to bunt, gets it down, and the throw not in time. Nobody around. The bases are loaded for the Royals. Infield single for Colo. Now Abby Berard for the Royals. Kendall Schmidt, good speed on second. Galbraith with the bunt from Colo did not take off. And now Abby Berard, a strikeout, a single, and a walk. Singled in the fourth. Corner infielders, all infielders are in. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Colo from first, Schmidt from second. Galbraith from third, the tying run. The 1-0 coming back. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Lydia Schmidt's on deck. She has the lone RBI for the afternoon for Assumption on a walk. Bases juiced for the Royals. The 1-1. Misses high, and Newby able to pull it out of the air, 2-1. Would not expect Galbraith unless some trickled up one of the lines, careened off of one of the posts in the backstop. And the 2-1. Outside corner, 2-2. Right on that outside corner. Lydia Smith's on deck. Bases loaded for the Royals. 2-2 coming back from Baumgartner. Fires home. Fouled back. Berard staying alive. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. And down goes Berard. Strikeout number 9. And there's 2 away for Lydia Smits. Lydia today, a strikeout, ground out, and a walk. Final pep talk from Coach Charlie Nelson. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-2, Royals trail. Smits with the lone RBI via the walk in the 6th. Baumgartner fires home. Right at the bottom of the zone, at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Baumgartner, their defense awaiting behind her, the 0-1. Misses high and away for a ball, 1-1. Galbraith and Schmidt. Galbraith the tying run at third. Schmidt the winning run at second. Baumgartner comes set. Misses low, 2-1. Baumgartner takes a deep breath, relaxes herself, walks to the back of the circle, and the 2-1 coming back. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Hey, if Almond wins, get them celebrating. If Almond wins, get them celebrating. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Assumption down to their final strike. Baumgartner comes set. Schmitz in the box, 2-2. Got her looking, and that will do it here this afternoon. Almond comes all the way back and knocks off the Assumption Royals 3-2. Baumgartner with 10 strikeouts here today, and the Royals see their season come to an end. Almond moves on to take on Pacelli on Monday for the 3rd time this season. We'll be back with our Nasonville Dairy post-game show from Robinson Park right after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Robinson Park here in Wisconsin Rapids as the Almond-Bancroft Eagles knock off the Assumption Royals here this afternoon, 3-2, as the Royals, again, leaving the bases loaded for the second straight inning. They left 12 on base here this afternoon. Olivia Baumgartner with the win. She improves, and with 10 more strikeouts here this afternoon for Olivia. Assumption now, or over now, they finish the season at 16-2, and will say goodbye to their seniors here this afternoon, as a handful of them will be, or they already graduated, but they will see their senior campaign come to an end. Royals scored 1 in the 6th on a bases-loaded walk, and Abbott struck out. Kristen Casey grounded out to end the game, or to end the inning. Almond came back in the 7th. Leadoff single from Chloe Dernbach. Messina Meadow reached on an error. Lexi Dernbach sacrificed fly. Carly Lamb reached on an error. Gracie Rendell with a single. Terzinski with an RBI single. Reagan Omernick with a hit by pitch. Jillian Newby reached on a fielder's choice, and Olivia Baumgartner grounded out to end the game, or to end the inning. And then Sammy Nelson for the Royals in the bottom of the 7th. Leadoff single. Schill with a ground out. Galbraith with a walk. Schmidt reached second on an error in center field, a 2-base error. Malia Colo singled. Abby Berard and Lydia Smits struck out to end the ball game. That will do it for our, I guess we have Assumption soccer tomorrow from La Crosse Aquinas. Kickoff at 4 o'clock, pregame at 3:50, as the Assumption Royals look to go on the road again and knock off another opponent in La Crosse. But that is our finale here for Assumption softball. The Royals finish again 16-2. We'll have more Royals athletics coming up in the fall. But don't forget tomorrow from La Crosse for some more soccer. For Adam Mueller and Alex Jacoby, this is Steve Mave signing off for the final time here from Robinson Park in 2021. It is a final. The Almond-Bancroft Eagles 3, the Assumption Royals 2. Almond will have a date with Pacelli on Monday to see if they can get by the Cardinals, as Pacelli has knocked them off twice, and they will try and get revenge on the Pacelli Cardinals. Again, 3-2 Almond, regional champions. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Again, we'll talk to you from La Crosse tomorrow, right here on your exclusive broadcast partner for Assumption Royals Senior High, Zaleski Sports. Have a good night, everyone.